Area right now, including Gatlinburg Sky Park. Wind is actually pretty light as well. Should stay that way through the overnight hours. Dry now, but wetter weather will be moving in closer to daybreak. Downtown Gatlinburg, 50 right now. It's 51 in Knoxville, 52 in Maryville, 48 for Oneida, 47 in Jamestown, and 46 currently in Crossville. Again, the average high this time of year is 49. We'll be closer to that overnight tonight. 45 in Oneida and Crossville, and about 43 in Jamestown, Newport 48, Morristown and Jonesville, Virginia at 47. Let's pick it back up with first thing tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Showers really knocking on the doorstep of the region already, most likely in the southern valley, and they will spread northeastward as we go mid-morning to midday. This is lunchtime. That's a lot of rain, and that's some moderate to heavy rain at times. That's one of the concerns we have. Could be some ponding on the area roadways or even some isolated flooding from all the wet roads we still have and the wet ground that we have from all the snow and rain from the past couple of weeks. By 4 o'clock, showers continue to move to the east. A little bit of a break, and that's going to be the big question as this cold front sweeps in closer to midnight. Can the atmosphere recover? And what I mean by that is, can we get some instability before these showers and storms come through ahead of the cold front? If they do, a couple of them could be on the stronger side. I'll talk about that in just a minute, but what we really want to focus on is that opportunity for flooding. Kind of an elevated risk tomorrow. Everybody shaded here in yellow, which is basically everybody, and it goes along pretty well with what our forecast models have been showing. Some 1 to 2 inch plus totals for most areas, maybe a little heavier south of that I-40 corridor. But regardless, the National Weather Service went ahead and put a flood watch out for everybody except the plateau into Kentucky, so agree with that totally as well. That means basically flooding could occur in any of these areas, maybe not everywhere, but where these heavier downpours kind of move through the region. Now, here's what I was talking about earlier. Tomorrow evening, between about 7 and about this time, midnight-ish, we'll say, south of I-40. If a couple of more ingredients can come together, then there could be some stronger storms. But it may be hard to do after the rounds of rain that we're going to see the first half to 2/3 of the day. It's just something we'll keep a close eye on. Probably the greater risk is a little further south, portions of Alabama stretching right to the Georgia border. If you're traveling south tomorrow, keep that in mind. Let me pick it back up with tomorrow night. That cold front will sweep through. Most likely, whatever our temperature is around midnight tomorrow night, that'll be the high for the day. And then temperatures fall as we go through the day on Sunday. Look at the 40s, even 30s on the plateau by midday, and it doesn't warm up through the afternoon. That's 4 o'clock, and that's 11. And yes, there's a little bit of snow later Sunday to Sunday night, especially across the higher peaks, maybe some 1 to 3 inch totals, especially in northern sections of Harlan County and right of those, say, 4,000-foot peaks in the Smokies. That's about it. Not expecting any accumulating snows anywhere else. And even as this cold front comes through, it's not a huge cool down. We're not talking single digits. In fact, by the time we get into next week, temperatures are at or above seasonal averages for this time of year.
All right, Ken.